a book about Afghanistan in 2010 during the surge of the summer of 2010. During that year, there was like an influx of soldiers, a surge of soldiers. Fuck, I said surge like 5 times already in like 30 seconds. There was a surge of troops, not just soldiers, Marines, everybody, in 2010 to secure Helmand province and all these other provinces. Specifics, I don't have them. Anyway, that's what this book is about. A guy is at a VA appointment where he's applying for benefits, welfare, disability, whatever you want to call it. And when you do that, you have to like tell stories and stuff to people that don't really give a fuck. So that's what this is about. It goes back and forth from Afghanistan. In this part, we're going to stick to Afghanistan. And I wanted to, I don't know why, I saw a picture of a guy on using those Iridium phones on the internet. An Iridium phone is a satellite phone. So it looks like this. And yeah, I'm sure they're more high tech now, or maybe they look the same. Who knows? But yeah, while you're in Afghanistan, no phones there, so phones are a big deal and stuff. So I just wanted to go over this part where it's about a phone. But while I'm here, you gotta listen to a little music and. Suggest. Soviet music to make you feel like you're in Afghanistan by Cosmonaut. Hey man, sick playlist. Are you fucking stupid? Turo seriously thinks about the question, comma. Russia, fun fact, was also in Afghanistan. Turo seriously thinks about the question. No? You're about as smart as you are retarded, Doc. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. You're about as smart as you are retarded. No, you're retarded. I don't know. You're just a fucking... I don't know, Doc. You're just a fucking retard. I don't know, Doc. You're just a fucking retard. Keep it simple. Erase that, Doc. I don't know, Doc. You're just a fucking retard. I swear to God. Anyway, don't think I like that. God, I love that. I'm sure I've used that like 100 times in this book too, but I just love it. I don't know, Doc. You're just a fucking retard. I swear to God. Anyway, don't take pictures of this shit. He was a real person like 2 minutes ago. Oh, what's up with that? Okay. He was a real person like 2 minutes ago. Mendoza says seriously to Toro, who learned the hard way. It's long. Mendoza says seriously to Toro. I don't like that. Okay, Mendoza takes a deep breath and thinks about what to do next. And checks his rifle. When in doubt, they're checking their rifle. Like checking it, like making sure it's still there. Torero, who learned the hard way a long time ago, Torero, who learned the hard way excuse me, I'm editing my own writing and I'm saying it out loud, and when you say things out loud, it sounds different. So, when I'm reading out loud, I realize how fucking stupid I sound. So, who am I talking to? God damn. Turo, who learned the hard way a long time ago that it was best to just follow orders and not to wake up to a squad of Marines beating the shit out of you the next morning. Turo had learned the hard way a long time ago. We don't need that. Had learned his a long time ago. Turo had learned the hard way that it was best to just follow orders and It is best just to follow orders. Or option no. Or you might wake up to a squad of Marines beating the shit out of you the next morning. Torero had learned the hard way that it was best to just follow orders, or you might wake up to a squad of Marines beating the shit out of you the next morning. All right. Torero turns towards the still smoldering body of the deceased ANA soldier. He sees the arms and legs of the Taliban fighter flailing from under the body and crouches down, and his knee feels a weird poke that is in a rock. He looks down and moves his... Torero turns towards the still small... So before this, there was like a firefight. One of the Afghan soldiers wanted to get brave and chase the Taliban, but he got blown up by an IED. And when he got blown up, he landed on the Taliban. You know, this is a fiction story, okay? You know, this didn't really happen. He got blown up, and then he landed on an Afghan guy, and then squad came up on them, and that's what's happening before this. I can see why these videos aren't getting views, because, like, what's the context? I'm just fucking literally just starting from a middle of nowhere, so that makes sense, right? That's why. You might wake up to a squad marine. Torero turns towards the still smoldering body of the deceased ANA soldier, and he sees the arm. Okay. We'll take out this part and connect these ones. Torero turns towards the still smoldering body of the deceased ANA soldier. Well, he was a sergeant. Laying on top of the flailing Taliban fighter. We'll take out this flailing over here. Torero turns towards the still smoldering body of the deceased ANA sergeant laying on top of the flailing Taliban fighter from under the body. Okay, we'll take that part out, because we've established that little fucker... Oh, and he's little. Oh, and I forgot to mention he's a midget. Oh, that comes out later. Spoiler. Let's see. He crouches down. He crouches down to... when he crouches down, his knee feels... When he crouches down, his knee feels a weird poke that is in a rock. He looks down and moves his knee. He moves his knee to the side, and sees the squad's possessive, right? Once brand new satellite phone, which is now broken beyond repair. We could take out that brand new, because satellite phone. Not once brand new, just brand new. He looks down and moves his knee to the side and sees the squad's brand new satellite phone broken beyond, which is now, we don't have to do which is now, broken beyond repair. Broken beyond repair. Broken. Broken apart with wires and chips strewn, with wires and chips hanging from its guts. Yeah, because we're in a war. A sharp pain from an undiagnosed... we'll start a new one. Torero turns towards the still smoldering body of the deceased ANA sergeant laying on top of the flailing Taliban fighter. When he crouches down, his knee feels a weird poke that is in a rock. He looks down and moves his... he looks down. That is in a rock. But his eyes, no, his heart swells as he accepts his fate and awaits the explosion from the IED that he just stepped on. Not stepped on, but he just triggered. Oh, I like that. That's a nice little hiccup. Yeah, I should mention that he's and everything's an IED. You're gonna blow up all the time. Turo turns towards the still smoldering body of the CCA sergeant on top of this flailing bonfire. When he crouches down. He crouches down with his rifle up, but his knee feels a weird poke that isn't a rock. His heart swells as he accepts his fate and awaits the explosion from the IED that he just triggered. But nothing happens. He looks down and moves his knee to the side. Damn, this is good fucking music, bro. This is like disparaging, like sad bastard music. It's perfect, dude. Russians, man. Russians are cool, dude. Don't buy the hype, dude. Russians are cool, man. He looks down and moves. Everyone's cool, man. The world is cool, dude. Normal people are cool, you know. All these little games that we play, fucking blowing each other up, is for who, dude? You know for who. The rich people, man. Who the rich people? I'm not ready to say that, but yeah. War sucks, but it makes for suckier books too. He looks down and moves his knee to the side and sees the squads. I'll put that by itself, because it's kind of like, it shouldn't be a big deal, but it is. He looks down and sees his knee to the side and sees the squad's brand new satellite phone broken apart with wires and chips hanging from its guts. A sharp pain from an undiagnosed ulcer fires from Torero's stomach to his heart, and his mouth drops open as if he is seeing his mother burning alive. And he instantly wishes he had gotten blown up. Not to be dramatic. Yeah, that's good. No, God. He grabs a broken piece. He grabs the broken piece. He picks up. Turl picks up the broken pieces carefully with both hands. No, God. Turo picks up the broken pieces carefully with both hands. Fuck. Turo closes his eyes, hoping when he opens them, the phone will be fixed, but it isn't when he does. Turo closes his eyes, hoping when he opens them, the phone will be fixed, but it isn't when he does. Oh, let's see. We gotta... Torero drops his rifle, and a sharp pain from his stomach to his heart, and his mouth drops open as if he's seen his mother burning alive, and he instantly wishes he had gotten blown up. Damn, I'm like kicking the fucking table like a nervous motherfucker. No, God. Turo closes his eyes, hoping when he opens them, the phone will be fixed, but it isn't when he doesn't. Fuck. His heart begins to hurt more and more. And he picks up another piece. And he picks up another piece of broken plastic and wiring, and a tear falls from his eye. Fuck. He had the phone. The fuck you just say? A voice says. The phone's broken. Another voice says angrily. What happened to the phone? An out of breath voice says, fuck. The fucking phone is broken? Fuck. Like the phone. It's broken. Like the phone? Question mark? It's broken. Remember, we're dealing with, Marines. They don't have much, man. They don't have much. They're in the war. They do not have much. I cannot stress this enough. I think like the made up statistic is for every dollar of defense money spent, a nickel goes to the Marine Corps. Think about that. So this phone is everything. Anyway, like the phone, it's broken. I didn't even get to use the fucking thing. Fuck. God damn it. Fuck. Toro looks down at the broken pieces in his hands and looks up angrily at the sky. Dios, déjame en paz. That means God, leave me alone. Toro's Mexican. Sorry. I know. 5 Marines gather around Torero and look sadly at the broken phone, like children looking down at their mother's coffin next to the still smoldering body of the Afghan sergeant. 2 mentions of a dead mother. I don't like that. That's bad vibes. So, no, but that's dramatic enough. Looking down at their mother's coffin while ignoring the still smoldering body of the Afghan sergeant on top of the struggling and still alive. The struggling and still alive. No shit, struggling Taliban fighter. 5 Marines gather around Torero and look sadly at the broken phone, like children looking down at their mother's coffin while ignoring the still smoldering body of the Afghan sergeant, capital, on top of the struggling Taliban fighter. God damn. Just fucking kill me already, Torero says in eulogy. We didn't have a phone for like 3 months and had this fucking thing for like 1 goddamn day. Why do you hate us so much, oh Lord of mine? Oh Lord of mine. That's kind of stupid. We didn't have a phone for like 3 months and had this fucking thing for 1 goddamn day. For 1 fucking day. We didn't have a phone for like 3 months and had this fucking thing for like 1 fucking day. What the fuck, God? Please stop, Doc. Puts his hands over his Rufus puts his hands over the pieces and looks down, then closes his eyes in some kind of prayer. Just shut the fuck up. God is speaking through me, Rufus. Toro joins Rufus. Please stop. Please stop, Doc. Comma. Rufus puts his hands over the pieces and looks down, then closes his eyes in some kind of prayer. Comma. Whoa. 1 comma. Just shut the fuck up. God is speaking through me, Rufus. Toro joins Rufus and bows his head for a prayer. I don't want to say this out loud because it's just fiction, but people get mad and say things. God is speaking through me, Rufus. Toro joins Rufus and bows his head for a prayer. Fuck you, God. Rufus's eyes shoot open. Toro clears his throat. Sorry, but fuck you. I really love you though so much. It's just that sometimes you play these games with us and I just don't get it. Toro squeezes his chest. Please love me too, he says loudly up towards the sky. That's not based on anything, bro. Sorry, but fuck you. I really love you though. We'll put an M dash there. So much. It's just that sometimes you play these games with us and I just don't get it. Toro squeezes his chest. Please love me too, he says loudly up towards the sky. Sergeant Mendoza walks up to the group, still dizzy, and with instructions and with a plan to leave. Still dizzy, but with a plan to leave. What's up? What's up? He sees the broken phone in Toro's hands and suddenly has a face that can only be described as someone that miscarried octuplets fathered by her rapist, and slaps Toro across the face. The fuck? It wasn't me. He had the fucking phone, Toro says, holding his cheek. Holding his cheek and pointing at the still smoldering body of the Afghan sergeant on top of the still alive Taliban fighter. Okay. He had the fucking phone. Mendoza shakes his head in despair. Fuck, man. Gunny signed for that fucking phone. Mendoza says Mendoza genuinely feels like his heart is breaking, and he grabs Toro's shoulder. Doc, why are you doing this to me? Toro pulls out a small red biohazard bag he keeps for small body parts and puts the pieces on the phone carefully in the bag and folds the top and puts it gently in his cargo pocket. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to rebuild it. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to rebuild it, he says confidently to the group around him. Shut the fuck up, Doc. Lance Corporal Fernandez yells at Torero. Just shut your fucking mouth. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut your fucking fat bitch mouth. Fat bitch mouth. Yeah. That's what that needed. Just shut your fucking fat bitch mouth. Oh, sorry. I gotta check something real quick. Okay. I'll wrap this up. Let's see. Anyway, after this, they realize like the Taliban's on top of some midget, and then progresses from there. Anyway, I'm gonna take a little break. I haven't slept in about 2 nights, so I'm gonna take a little nappy nap. And if you actually watch this, thank you, and we'll be seeing you.